All right, abs class. So if you were in we're in full body blast, you're probably nice and warm, but just in case you weren't, we're just gonna get a little bit of action going on here. So we'll take it down to all fours, spread those hands out, knees under our hips, and we'll work some of that cat-cow. So you're gonna bring that abdomen towards the mat. You're gonna work to squeeze that low back as tightly as you can. And then exhale, push away. This time, squeezing those abs as tight as you can. And inhale, pushing that belly button down, lifting that head up, lifting that tailbone up. And pushing the other way, squeezing those abs as tightly as you can. Really push those arms into the ground. And one more time, creating as much tension as we can in that low back. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. And pushing away, squeeze those abs as tightly as you can. And relax, find that neutral position. Hold there for just a second. Realize what your body is capable of, range of motion wise. And relax. Alright, primed up. So, game plan today. If you were just in full body blast, it's going to be relatively similar. We're going to have about 2 minutes to work with. Every 30 seconds, we're going to pause and throw in an exercise. So number one, we're going to be working on some windshield wipers. So what that's going to look like, the best way to demonstrate this, we're going to get those legs up. This is kind of your harder version. We're going to bring those arms out to the side. Those legs are going to tilt all the way over one direction, all the way up and over the opposite direction. Okay, so shoulders stay on the ground, those arms stay on the ground. We're just rotating those hips. Okay, if that's a little bit too much for you, we can always bend those knees and do the same thing here. All right, try to keep space between those knees, between those ankles. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be windshield wipers. That is the movement that we're going to be working on for 2 full minutes. Okay, every 30 seconds, we're going to pause, come back to neutral, and you're getting to be 10 good bicycle crunches. As soon as you get those 10, we're going to get back into those windshield wipers. So the goal here is to get as many of those wipers as you can in 2 minutes. And I'm just going to add some extra reps onto you with those bicycle crunches every 30 seconds. Okay? Sound good? Know what we're doing? So we're going to get 10 seconds of prep time on the clock. Everybody's going to start in that windshield wiper. Get ready in 2, 1, and go for it. So legs straight or knees bent, whichever is your level. We're going to try to keep that back nice and flat as we rotate around. And again, we're focusing on obliques here by getting those hips all the way around from one hip to stack on top of the other each time we hit the ground. We're going to get 5 more seconds here, get a couple more reps in. And 2, 1, we're going to go into those bicycle crunches. So up and across, 10 total, 5 each side. Still hammering those obliques. Once you get those 10, we're right back into those windshield wipers. There it is. 30 seconds of work down, 90 seconds of work to go. We're going to be asking a lot of you this time around. 5 seconds before our next set of bicycle crunches are going to come up quick. And round 2, bicycle crunches, get them up, knock them out, all the way across here. Get a knee to meet the outside of that elbow. Get your 10. We're going to get back into those wipers. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. I'm going to bend those knees a little bit because those obliques are already getting fired up. We've got 5 more seconds here. Tempo's going to need to come up a little bit. 2, 1, and third round. Bicycle crunches, up and across. Come on, folks, stay with me here. 5 each side, 10 total. Then we're going to get one last set here of those windshield wipers. Remember to keep those shoulders down. Get those hips all the way across. Final 10 seconds. Can you give me a couple more reps here? Don't get too wild. Keep those shoulders down. Hips, hips, hips. All that's rotating. 2, 1, and final set. Bicycle crunches. and 10. All right, it's gonna be time right there. I'm gonna give you a second to shake that out. Get you some air in that belly. Oh yeah, that's great warm up, right? Cool. So round number 1, that's what we're looking at. That's gonna be kind of the theme as we go in to the rest of this workout. So next movement, we're gonna be doing more oblique stuff. What crazy, I know. This is what we call a triangle crunch. We're gonna get that arm, that hip active in this as well. So I'm gonna line up like I'm gonna do a side plank, but this is gonna be my position. So one knee is going to be down, one hand is gonna be down. This top hand is gonna go behind the head. I'm gonna bring that knee to elbow out here. I'm gonna try to stay as, I guess, not moving forward or backwards, as much in this lateral plane as we can manage. All right, so more kind of, more like windshield wiper, okay? So that's gonna be our primary movement. Every, again, 30 seconds, we're gonna drop down to our back. We're gonna get those legs extended, and we're doing 10 toe touches, or for me, shin touches, okay? 10 of those. So this one, you're gonna have to be moving a little bit more back and forth in position. So take a minute now to really establish what this triangle position looks like. Again, it's just going to be like a lateral plank, but we're just going to drop this knee down for support. Okay, that's going to be that position, and we're going to bring up here. Okay, as many of those triangle crunches as we can manage. You're going to stay on all the same side. Okay, don't be switching your hands and the sides back and forth. All right, let's get it going. As many of these crunches as we can manage here in 30 seconds before our first toe tap break. If you ever get a little too wild, just reset up that position and go for it again. All right, so we're really gonna be stacking the reps on. To this one, I got a little too crazy, a little too forward there. We got 5 more seconds before we get into those toe touches. 2, 1, and let's get to that back. Let's bring those toes up. And 10 good toe touches. Getting those upper abs engaged. And then we're going to get right back, same side, into that triangle crunch. I really took some time on there. Well, we got 5 more seconds for our next break. Last 2, 1. I'm going to try to get a quick transfer here. Help save some time. Nice, good 10. And then getting a quick transfer back in. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a quick minute. We got 10 more seconds right here. Try to really get those oblique crunches in there. I know we kind of really got them warmed up that first set. Last 2, 1, and back down. Lots of transfers. If we need to take that rep count down a little bit, try to just get down to 6 or 7, whatever you feel comfortable with. For those toe touches, please do that. Make sure that we get the most out of this workout here. We were almost there. We're almost there. We've got about 7 more seconds. Get those triangle crunches in. And last 1. Last 10. 2 minutes sure does go real quickly, doesn't it? And relax. All right, that was a real fast one. All right, so as you may have guessed, since you might be very side-loaded, we're going to even you out. We're going to try and crunches on the other side. Our secondary movement, every 30 seconds, instead of those legs going up, those arms are going up, and we have 5 good sky reach sit-ups. All right, try to keep those legs as straight as we can. All right, give you about 10 more seconds to breathe. And reset this clock. So as many triangle crunches as you can on the other side, and 5 of those sky reach sit-ups every 30 seconds. Ready? And go. And here, boom. Feel a little weird going on this side, doesn't it? And try to really make sure we get those obliques crunched in there. Again, try not to fold forward, but really trying to stay in that lateral plane as much as we can. Still shooting for that elbow to get to the outside of that knee. We got 7 seconds. Push it in here. Come on. 2, 1. Onto that back. Arms up. Straight up in the air. Just 5 of these. All the way down. All the way up. And back into that triangle position for round number 2. All right. 10 seconds here. Anybody else working hard? Not sure. I feel like I am. Last 3, 2, 1, and down. Sky reach sit-ups. We are high energy today. That rain's not going to keep us down. We're getting all those abs. All right. Lots of reps there. Lots of reps. Getting back to it. Getting a little crazy in my triangle. There we go. So if you notice, you might still be getting a little bit of oblique on that downside. Last 2, 1. Let's get it. But we're still kind of holding a bit of a side plank in that triangle, although we may have a bit of a kickstand. Ooh, these are getting hard. We got that knee down, so our plank's a little bit shorter, but just so we are still working that oblique as we get these crunches here. Last 3, 2, 1, and final round of these sky reaches. We're gonna get these 5 nice and strong. All right. All right, we need a break after that one. That was some tough work. All right, so we got one more 2-minute block to go. This one, we're going to take the difficulty down a little bit, but that doesn't mean the intensity won't be there. Our movement we're focused on is just a plank hold. We're going to do a low plank or a high plank, whichever you're more comfortable with. And then we're going to be doing hollow body rocks every 30 seconds. So those arms and legs are going to be extended, and we are rocking forward and back. You may go for 6 reps. Okay? Cool. Let's get to it. Let's finish it up strong here. 2 minutes, plank, high or low, your preference. Let's get after it. All right. So we're just maintaining good, strong posture here, holding for about 30 seconds at a time. I want you to really focus on pulling that belly button in to the core. Good chance of bringing your breathing back to normal. You're going to push those heels away, reach the top of the head forward. Last 3, 2, 1, and let's flip it over. We're going to go hollow body rocks. 2, 3. And 6 there. If you want to change up your planks, you want to do a high plank, then a low plank, that is up to you. We got 10 seconds. Pull those abs in as tightly as you can. Here we go for 3, 2, 1. Flipping back over. 6 more rocks. Try to stay long. And then we're going to go back into that plank. We're almost there, folks. We got about 45 more seconds of work. Breathe with me. Come on. Hold here in this plank. 5 more seconds. You got it. 2, 1. Flip it over. Second last time on these hollow bodies. All right. And last little bit of plank action. 15 seconds. Hold strong. Pull that belly button in tight. As much tension in that midsection as we can make. You got this. Final 5. Last 3, 2, 1. And down. We'll flip it over one last time. These hollow bodies. and relax. All right. That's going to do it for us today in some abs class. Hopefully you had a blast. I sure feel great. There was a lot of high energy there. Really appreciate you hanging in there, working so hard this Thursday afternoon. We will be back at 2 o'clock for some virtual stretch break. Hope to see you there, and enjoy the rest of your day.